Good morning, PR family. It is approximately 4:15 in the morning. I am headed to the airport because I have business travel this week. And so I am on my way to Pittsburg, Pennsylvania for a conference. I look horrible this morning. I've been rushing all morning because my plan was to just take an Uber to the airport. And there are no Ubers in this area this early in the morning, which I thought was very weird. And then the Lyfts, they wanted $128 because there's only like 4 of them in the area. And even that person was a good 30 minutes away from me. And then the airport is another 45 minutes away. So then I would have missed my flight. So unfortunately now I have to drive myself to the airport, but it's fine. I mean, the perks of business travel in general is just that you don't pay for anything. So they're paying for, gas and parking and all that stuff, but I didn't want to. And now I'm like rushing because even I'm about 45 minutes away from the airport and I have to stop and get gas because again, I plan to get an Uber. So it's okay. I'm trying to have a positive mindset this morning because if you have a negative mindset, it just kind of adds to the chaos. So I'm gonna turn on some jams. I'm struggling, as y'all can see. I don't know. It's dark in my parking garage. I don't know how to pack light, so I got like 5 bags with me for just 1 week. I'm just kidding. It's only 3. So yeah. So we're gonna go to the airport and then get gas, then go to the airport. And I would just barely be making it for my flight. So we gotta move quick. See you when I get there. All right, it is now 5:09 a.m. and I just made it to the airport. I am at the parking spot, which is a parking service that Rob and I actually use often. So I like using them. They have options to do covered and uncovered parking. So whichever one you want, they'll even wash and like detail your car if you wanted to. I don't know if they're nationwide. I know we have them in St. Louis, we have them in Kansas City, so I'm assuming that they're at every airport. So right now I'm just waiting on my shuttle. My flight leaves at 6 a.m. So I'm kind of pushing it. But one thing about Kansas City, there's the shuttle right there. So I'll be able to get on that one. But one thing about Kansas City airport, I've never spent more than 15 minutes going through security. Like they get you in and out. So I know I'll make the flight. That's not a problem. So yeah, our mask mandate for the airport also got removed out here. But I'm still wearing mine because I'm not playing those games. So yeah, I just gotta wait for the shuttle to come around and then we'll be on our way to the gate. So as you can see, we have landed in New York. Let me just say that was the worst flight I had ever been on. Well, first I need to back to Kansas City. So got on the shuttle, made it to the gate. So my flight didn't leave till 6 a.m. but they started boarding at 5:35. So I made it to the gate about 5:20. So I had plenty of time to like check in and get through security. Like I said, I've never been through security for more than 15 minutes, and nobody's in the airport at 5 in the morning. So made it through there right on time. As soon as I got through security, they were like walking. So I made it right on time. We get on the plane. The plane is this big. So normally people if you fly Delta, Delta is normally 3 rows. This one was 2 rows, which means if you flew Comfort Plus, you only had 1 row. And I mean, like normally when I get on the plane, because I'm short, like, the overhead bins are a little tall, my head was like
bumping the thing. Like, it was just horrible. I was like, oh my God, are we gonna make it? But I slept the whole way, so it was fine. I am now just sitting here at my other gate.
Terminal, page 1, PSA to 78, please, or PSA to 78.
Okay, that's not me. They dropped me off at East Jesus, and I had to walk all the way over here to my next gate. And New York Airport is huge, so they have two. You have JFK, and then you have LaGuardia. I'm in LaGuardia, and it's beautiful because like you basically land like on top of water. Like there's runways built on water, so it's kind of nice. So I have like an hour and a half layover here in New York, and then I'll land in Pittsburgh. I stopped and got Starbucks, which is nice. Yeah, so we're doing good. Hopefully the mess is done for the rest of today. My wig look a mess because I was asleep the whole time, so we'll fix it when I get there. So we're excited. We're doing great. Stay tuned.
All right, you guys, we have made it to Pittsburgh. I have made it to my room. We are staying, if you couldn't tell, downtown. And y'all know I am a city girl. I live downtown. Every time I travel, I try to make sure, you know, I experience the downtown, if not stay in downtown. So I just love downtown feels and all that stuff. The skyscrapers, just, I don't know, I just love it. So I'm super happy that we picked this hotel to host at. I'm gonna show you the view from my room. It's just a bunch of buildings, basically. It's not really a view, but I mean, as you can see, a ton of skyscrapers. Looks like it may be some water over there. I see like a little bridge or something. So it's pretty nice, and I have this like downtown view in every room. So this is like the living room. I am going to do a room tour really quickly. We are staying at the Embassy Suites, so of course you have like a living room area and all of that stuff. It's literally like a suite style here. So I guess I can go ahead and show you what I have. I'm gonna start here at the door. So as soon as you walk in, there's like a little living room space, little couch, a desk, along with the TV area. And then you go down this hallway here. It's like a little coffee bar, I guess, / sink space. Maybe like a little mini kitchen. It doesn't like there's anything in there. Then you have the bathroom. Nice shower. Of course, I love hotel mirrors. And then again, another like downtown view. It's really of the same stuff. Then we come back out and go down the hall again. And we have the bedroom. Basic. It's one of the smaller suites, but still nice. I'm on the 15th floor. And that's actually pretty close to the ground floor. So not bad at all. As far as the flight, I was on another ghetto flight. I don't know if it's an East Coast thing. I normally fly, you know, like to the West Coast. This is my first time really coming east. So I don't know if it's like an East Coast thing. Why are all the planes super small? Another small raggedy plane, no TV screens. It was just super tiny. The staff kept saying all the wrong stuff. I'm like, do y'all even work here? Like, what's going on? I was so nervous getting on that plane, but by the grace of God, we made it. So I guess I can stop complaining. But yeah, another ghetto flight. And I don't know if I fly all the time. So I don't know if it's, again, an East Coast thing or if it's YouTube fault. I was having flights just fine until I started YouTube. So I'm just going to blame y'all. But yeah, I think this is dope. This is great. So we don't have anything planned until later tonight for dinner, which is at 7. It is 2:36 right now, so people are still going to be coming in. The whole purpose of this video is just to show you guys what it's like to do business travel. When people hear I travel for work, they're always like, oh, you're so lucky, that's awesome. And it's like, not really. It's actually super stressful, and it's still work. This is not a field trip. This is not a week off from work. I have a ton of emails that I need to catch up on, people I need to talk to, because they didn't get to come to Pittsburgh, so their day job is still going. You're the one that's like missing out. So I'm gonna catch up on some emails, but I don't want this to be, strictly work either. I am gonna take a break and probably walk downtown a little bit just to see what's down there. So I'll take you guys with me when I do that. But right now, probably need to answer some emails and see what's going on for the day before business hours really become to a close and I can't get in touch with anyone. So we'll circle back when we get ready. So today was kind of filled with a lot of like mingling and networking. Dinner was really good. We just went to like a little Mexican restaurant downtown. So far, I'm rating Pittsburgh a 0 out of 10. Do not recommend. Downtown is like dirty. It gives me like New York on a smaller scale. And I've never been to New York, but just like based off what I hear, how dirty it is, that's the vibe it's giving me. I at least feel like if New York is as dirty as Pittsburgh, it's probably worth it just because of like the size and the food, all that stuff. But like, yeah, it's not really giving what it's supposed to give. I'm having fun just because, everybody who's here, who's on program like I am, we're all here and we're finally like meeting each other face to face due to COVID and all that stuff. But I really need to come back to Pittsburgh. And if you've never been, I'm not necessarily saying you need to come. But it is now 10 o'clock. So I'm going to shower and hit the hay because we have an early start tomorrow at 8:30. Day full of meetings, workshops, and then we also have community service tomorrow. So I need to prepare for that. I'm going to finish up a few more emails and then, just kind of call it a night. So we'll see what tomorrow brings. Good morning. It is now day 2 of the conference. It's really like day 1 because yesterday we didn't really do anything. People were like traveling. It was like a travel day. So this is really like day 1, but it's day 2 in Pittsburgh. It is 7:19. Our day doesn't officially start till 8:30, but breakfast is going on right now. So I'm gonna go downstairs and just get some breakfast and kind of walk around, see what's going on. Today is kind of what I would call like our community service day. So all day we're just going to be in workshops, guest speakers, kind of have a general welcome to Pittsburgh, welcome to the conference type of day. And then we're also going to do a community service project, which is why I don't have on anything special, just a company t-shirt, tennis shoes, leggings, that type of thing. I think the community service is something related to gardening. Like, I don't know if we're planting flowers, planting a tree, or I just know it's some type of gardening, landscaping, something like that. I thought it was going to be hot. So like I brought like my visor and like sunscreen and all that stuff, but it is muggy outside. I don't know if it's gonna rain, if it already rained, but I am not the nature type of girl to go outside when it's like messy out. So I'm hoping I hope it had already rained and we'll be okay. But yeah, that's today. And then I think we're also going to one of our sites out here for a tour to kind of see like what they do as far as our business goes. So it should be pretty fun. It's probably gonna be a long day, a lot of talking, a lot of movement, stuff like that. But I'll take you guys along and try to show you as much as possible. So let's see what the day brings.
Cynthia, which are also known as black-eyed Susans, and these will get like big yellow daisy-like flowers in the summer. So yeah, in every bag.
Oh yeah, and just cover another one with it.
Community service project is now complete. I don't know who my job think I am. They act like they didn't know I was a material girl. I do not do stuff like this on a regular basis, but in all actuality, it was a lot of fun. I used to tell my mom all the time, and I feel like I've told Rob before too, that I always wanted to get into landscaping and like learn how to plant and all that stuff. So I actually needed this activity. I'm just joking, but it was super messy. I think it rained yesterday, so the soil was like perfect for planting, but it was also just messy. So that was nice, but I mean, it could have been way worse if like the sun and stuff like that was out. It's actually pretty cool here, so it was fun. I think next we have a site tour. I'm not sure if I'll be able to show you the inside of it. It's for our signaling side of things, so I'm expecting that to be fun, but I'm super messy and I just kind of want to get in the shower. But I hope everybody liked how everything looked. I'm actually wanting to like start my own garden when I get a house, so we'll see how that turns out. But in the meantime, yeah, I'm done with this. I'm hot and sweated and ready to go sit down. I actually forgot one last point to make. So I don't know if people know this, but I did wear my sorority visor to the community service today. And I was just thinking that, you know, for us Greeks, I think it's a lot of negative connotations from people who like aren't in Greek life or don't really understand Greek life. They think, you know, we just step, stroll, party, which we do. But, you know, service is at the heart of and the foundation of all of our organizations. So I just think it's important that whenever you're doing community service, make sure you wear your letters, just because you don't know who's watching. You don't know who has any type of prior thoughts about Greek life in your organization. So for them to actually see us doing any type of service, I just think it gives it a good look. And, you know, depending on what you're doing, you know, there's kids around, that starts up questions for them. They automatically get, you know, a positive first impression of Greek life. So that's why I always stay with some type of para on me, whether it's a lapel pin, a visor, you know, something of that sort. Make sure you're repping your orgs, you know, but especially when you're doing community service. Now that's it. Now we can go to the site tour. All right, party people, we have pretty much finished out the day. It is 5:18, and so about 5:30 we're all going to go downstairs because it is happy hour. So it's time to unwind and get some drinks, and then we have dinner reservations at 6:30 at some restaurant here downtown. So that's pretty much what we're going to be doing to just kind of close out the day. Today was it wasn't boring, but from a YouTube perspective, it was kind of boring. It wasn't a whole lot for me to record, just like guest speakers. And then we got to tour one of our sites here. So that was nice, just kind of learning different sides of our business. We are nationwide. And so it's really hard to not get just like consumed in what your site does, because there are other sites that kind of have a piece to the bigger puzzle as well. I hope you guys are enjoying this video thus far, and I hope you also are seeing that like work travel is hard, but like it's also rewarding and it's a lot of fun too. So I'm just hanging out here in the room until it's time for that. We are only 2 days down, and 2 days up. We got 2 more days to go. Tomorrow should be a little bit more interactive. We have the graduation, so we have leads who are graduating the program. I'm so happy for them. I will be graduating next year. I technically graduate in December, but I won't like actually walk until next year just because of the way the program is set up. We just have graduation once a year, so I'm super excited, super happy for those who are graduating. Looking forward to all of our guest speakers tomorrow and workshops, so that should be fun. And then Thursday we have a site tour at another location here in Pittsburgh, and then I think maybe one more guest speaker just to kind of send us back home. So almost done. I'm having a lot of fun. Still don't recommend Pittsburgh as far as like a place to travel. Not really a place I need to come back to, but indeed a lot of fun and happy I got the experience. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit here and wait until, you know, it's time for happy hour and dinner, and then I will check in with you guys in the morning. Good morning. It is now day 4. 1, 2, 3. It's day 4 of the conference. technically like day 3 of us actually doing stuff. So we're almost at the finish line. My hair's still wet. So we're almost at the finish line. Today, as you can see, I'm a little bit more dressed up than what I was the rest of the week, and that's just because today we have graduation. So everybody who's graduating the program, their ceremony is tonight, and then we have a bunch of like guest speakers and more workshops. The only difference is those guest speakers in the workshops today are what I would call the big wigs of the company. So it's a lot of important people here, so I wanted to make sure that I looked nice, looked good, felt confident, so that when I'm networking and things like that, everybody has, you know, a positive impression of me or whatever. Right now I am just packing up, make sure I have enough business cards, because I do plan to do a lot of networking today, and we all work for the same company, so it's not hard to, you know, find each other, but just in case, because we are actually a French company. We're headquartered in Paris, France. I know, what a coincidence. So there may be some French people here, and it may be a little harder to get in contact with me or them as well. It is 7:27, so we don't start till 8:30, so I still have a full hour. I want to go downstairs and get breakfast again, and just try to calm my nerves. I don't even know why I'm so nervous. Like, I know some of the people are going to be here, but it's so many people here, I probably won't even get to like interact with all of them. I guess just wanted to make sure that, you know, people know who Paris is. But yeah, so I'm super excited for today. I'm ready to get it over with. It's another gloomy day outside, but I think we're spending all day inside anyway, so I don't think the weather really affects us much. So yeah, let's just go ahead and get started with the day. I'll try to show you as much as possible. Again, a lot of internal stuff going on, so can't really show you everything, but I'll try to show you as much as I can. And yeah, let's have some fun. Well, everybody, that concludes the summit for the week. I am so tired, but just overjoyed with how this week has gone. Of course, I wasn't filming a whole lot today because I was just so busy networking. I have to give a shout out to my mom because I was engaged in a panel discussion, and again, everybody who spoke to us today was, you know, not politically correct to say, but a big wig, you know, somebody big in our company. And you know, I introduced myself to them and kind of asked a question, and immediately she was like, I love your name, and make sure you thank your parents for naming you that. And so thanks, Mom, because now somebody who's really important in the company will never forget me, all because you named me Paris. So shout out to you, girlfriend. But yeah, this day was just amazing. I mean, I really did get to rub elbows and sit and eat with so many important people in our company, and it's amazing. I'm happy that our company has a culture that doesn't discourage you from talking to, you know, higher ups and things of that nature, and even more appreciative that they, you know, took time out of their day to come and sit with us. So I'm just overjoyed with how this day went. I just want to pack. I'm tired. I want to go to bed. I already checked in for my flight tomorrow. Tomorrow is just another site tour of a different site that we have here in Pittsburgh of our company. And then I'm going straight to the airport afterwards and going home. So I am going to cut the video off here because more than likely tomorrow I won't be able to record, you know, inside our facilities. But please stay tuned. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Rob and I are literally in like 5 days going on vacation, so you can expect to see some more videos coming out really soon. I won't tell you where we're going. I'll wait till I'm with him for us to, you know, kind of reveal that together. But it's going to be lit, and I'm so excited. So I hope you enjoyed, and as always, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. See you later.